Steal my parking space? Enjoy the fine. Me and my girlfriend started renting an apartment in August. My girlfriend had a few weeks left of her job a city over, and due to that, my girlfriend needed a car. Since she worked late evenings, it would be almost impossible for her finding a parking space close our apartment at 9 p.m., since all parking spaces would be filled at 4:30 p.m. We both decided to pay $90 a month for the parking garage under our apartment. After a few weeks, my girlfriend started working closer to our home, and the need for a car disappeared. The lease wasn't up on the parking space, so we decided to use it as a reserve parking space in case friends or family came over. Since the parking space is usually empty, people have started parking in our space. We usually call parking security and they put a fine on the car. This time I chose to be nice. A blacked-out BMW was parked in our space, and I found out who owned it. I called them with the intention of asking them to move the car politely. The owner of the car was a 30-year-old man. I rang him up and he picked up the phone. Silence. He was silent for a solid 5 seconds before I hesitantly said, "Hello?" He responded, "Who is it?" in an annoyed voice. "Hello, my name is Dronectus." "Dronectus who? From what company?" "Oh, I'm not from a company. I just live in the same apartment complex as you and was one—" "Go the fuck away." And then he hung up the phone. I then called parking security, and 10 minutes later there was a $80 fine on his car. I tried calling him again to tell him that there was a fine on his car, and a tow truck would be there to pick it up later that evening if he didn't move the car from our spot. But when I called him up, I got a very warm and pleasant response. "Stop fucking calling me." And he hung up. Later that evening, I saw a nice blacked-out BMW on the back of a towing truck. Update. One of the other times this has happened, I took a photo of the car. I just remembered I still have the photo. I looked up the license plate and turns out, same last name as this new guy. Looked the person up and they are related. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree, I guess.